Richard Goodall's journey from a humble janitor to a sensation on America's Got Talent has captivated many, especially with his breathtaking performance of Don't Stop Believin'. But what if there's more to his story than meets the eye? While the show showcased his incredible talent and emotional rise to fame, this video uncovers deeper, lesser-known facets of Goodall's life that the mainstream narrative missed. From his modest beginnings in Terre Haute, Indiana, to the struggles that shaped his path, there is so much more to learn. Tune in to explore the complexities of Goodall's life and find out what America's Got Talent didn't reveal. Richard Goodall was born and raised in a small town in Indiana, United States. He grew up surrounded by family and friends who couldn't always provide everything he wanted, but supported him fully. From a young age, Richard discovered his love for music and began to nurture his talent. His Radio Shack stereo was his constant companion. He would often lock himself in his bedroom, singing along to his favorite songs and dreaming of a future that felt far out of reach. In high school, Richard joined the choir, which helped him develop his singing skills. His passion for music continued to grow, and he later joined a gospel choir as an adult. He sang with this choir for 8 years until it had to close down due to the coronavirus pandemic. Richard's love for music came from a deep desire to make a difference in people's lives. Although he was a simple person and didn't care much for fancy things, he was determined to achieve his dreams. As Richard got older, life responsibilities and the need for financial stability took priority over his musical ambitions. He needed a steady job to support himself, especially since college wasn't an option for him. Confused about his path, he took a job as a janitor at Chancey Rose Middle School. It wasn't the most glamorous job, but it provided stability. Richard took pride in his work, dedicating himself to making everyday tasks special for students and teachers. For 23 years, Richard Goodall consistently took care of the trash, swept the floors, and cleaned the tables at Chancey Rose Middle School. He worked hard to ensure the environment was clean and safe for both students and teachers. Even though his job was simple, Richard never gave up on his dream of making music. While performing his cleaning duties, he would sing loudly,
"Lord, I believe,"
filling the hallways with his beautiful voice. Richard's singing didn't go unnoticed. Students and teachers were amazed by his talent and encouraged him to share his gift beyond Indiana. This boosted his confidence and renewed his drive to follow his dreams. Singing brought Richard joy. It was his way of making people smile and forget their worries, even if just for a few minutes. Richard made the most of every chance to inspire others with his singing. He became popular at school as the singing janitor, performing at various events, especially on Veterans Day, where he sang "God Bless the USA" by Lee Greenwood. His voice brought joy to aspiring singers and gave them hope for a brighter future. Loved by the students, he earned the nickname Mr. Music Richard. Some might have seen his job as a janitor as unimportant or leading nowhere, but Richard saw it as an opportunity to teach students valuable life lessons. He believed that even though he wasn't a teacher, he could still help students learn manners and respect. "Being a janitor or a custodian gives you a certain platform," he said. "The kids love you love them, and you can teach them small things that would help in life. Those things are immeasurable." Richard's commitment to his job and his music showed his dedication to service and success. Besides his janitorial work, Richard was also part of a powerful local band in Terre Haute, Indiana, called Menopause. They played at local bars and on the streets, and Richard enjoyed performing with them during his free time. This helped him relax and forget his worries. As Richard got older, his love for music remained strong. Despite life's challenges pulling him in different directions, he stayed determined. Little did he know, his passion and hard work were about to lead him from the small halls of Chancey Rose Middle School to a stage that would change his life forever. America's Got Talent. Richard Goodall decided to audition for America's Got Talent because his students kept encouraging him. America's Got Talent is a famous reality TV talent show that first aired in 2006. Created by Simon Cowell, the show features a wide variety of talents, including singing, dancing, magic, comedy, and more. Contestants, whether individuals or groups, perform in front of a panel of celebrity judges and a live audience. The show starts with auditions in various cities across the United States. Contestants perform their acts in front of the judges, who are industry professionals. These judges decide which acts move forward in the competition. Each judge has a golden buzzer they can use once during the auditions to send a contestant directly to the live show, skipping the rest of the audition process. This moment is often dramatic and shows a strong endorsement of the contestant's talent. After the audition phase, the show moves into live performances. Contestants compete in front of a live audience, and viewers vote for their favorites. The competition includes semi-finals and finals, with acts being eliminated based on public votes and judges' decisions until a final winner is chosen. The winner of AGT receives a substantial cash prize, typically $1 million, and may also get the opportunity to headline a show in Las Vegas or participate in other high-profile performances. The show is known for its emotional moments, diverse talents, and the chance it gives performers to gain nationwide recognition. Richard's auditions and initial challenges. Richard's passion for music began in his youth, and he always dreamed of sharing his voice with a wider audience. This lifelong ambition led him to audition for America's Got Talent, AGT, in 2009. He was filled with hope and eager to showcase his musical talent. However, his dreams were crushed when he did not make it past the first round in Chicago. This setback was deeply painful for Richard, leaving him heartbroken and devastated. Despite the disappointment, he tried to stay positive, reminding himself that every failure could be a step toward eventual success. Undeterred by this initial rejection, Richard continued to pursue his dreams. He decided to audition for another major show, The Voice. He sent in a video of himself singing Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, hoping for a better outcome. Unfortunately, he received another rejection, which was a hard blow. He felt like he wasn't good enough for the show, despite receiving many compliments on social media. The praise from his online supporters contrasted sharply with the rejection from the show, leading him to question his own talent. Richard fell into a period of self-doubt and disappointment. During this time, Richard expressed his frustration on social media, acknowledging the support he had received but also feeling discouraged. His fans rallied around him, sending messages of encouragement and reminding him of his worth. One supporter told him that he was not the classic young standard the show was looking for but had incredible talent. Another called the rejection a mistake, praising his singing abilities. Despite these setbacks, Richard kept his hope alive. He reassured himself of his talent and continued to work hard, spurred on by the encouragement from his students and supporters. His persistence eventually paid off when he got another chance to perform on America's Got Talent. This time, he was able to showcase his talent to a broader audience. Richard's journey took an unexpected turn in 2022 when he performed at a talent show celebrating the graduation of 5th grade students at Davis Park Elementary School. Normally, he would sing God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood, but this time he chose Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. He hoped to inspire the kids to keep believing in their dreams. Dressed casually in jeans, sneakers, and a ball cap with a set of large keys hanging from his belt, Richard took the stage. His powerful voice filled the room, creating a memorable moment. While the students enjoyed the performance, the adults in the audience were visibly impressed. Mariah Denahi, who worked with special needs students, was moved by Richard's performance. She recorded it and posted it on TikTok. The video quickly went viral, amassing over 100,000 views the next day and surpassing 1 million views by the end of the week. People were amazed by the incredible voice of a janitor they had never heard of before. Richard was surprised by the sudden attention and admitted that he didn't know how to process the response. Although he had been posting on TikTok before, this performance brought him unprecedented recognition. The viral success of Richard's performance opened new doors for him. It caught the attention of notable figures in the music industry, including Steve Perry, the former lead singer of Journey and co-writer of Don't Stop Believin'. On June 29, 2022, Perry tweeted his admiration for Richard, simply stating, "I love this." This endorsement from a prominent figure was a significant boost to Richard's newfound fame and validated his extraordinary talent. Richard's rise to fame continued when Steve Perry not only praised his performance but also commented on TikTok. Richard, who had long admired Perry, was deeply moved by this recognition. He expressed his gratitude to Perry, saying, "I love your music, sir. Thank you for commenting. This means so much to me." The support for Richard grew even more when the official Journey TikTok account shared his video, amplifying his newfound fame. What really surprised Richard was a video from Howie Mandel, a well-known comedian and judge on America's Got Talent. Mandel's enthusiastic reaction stating, "Richard needs to be on AGT," was a game-changer for Richard. At first, Richard was skeptical, thinking it might be a prank, but after confirming its authenticity, he was overwhelmed with joy. It felt like a dream come true. Richard received an invitation to perform with Rudy Cardenas, a finalist from American Idol, on August 27, 2022. This opportunity was a significant milestone for Richard. Cardenas was so impressed by Richard's viral performance that he invited him to join him on stage. Performing alongside a renowned artist was a highlight for Richard, and the experience was magical. He later shared a video of their performance on Instagram, expressing his gratitude and excitement. By 2024, Richard found himself on the famous AGT stage, a dream that had finally come true after many setbacks. Standing in front of the judges Simon Cowell, Sofia Vergara, Heidi Klum, and Howie Mandel, Richard felt a wave of nervousness. It was an overwhelming experience to be in front of the judges and a live audience, knowing this was his big chance to show his talent to the world. Richard tried to stay calm, but his nerves were visible. However, when Simon Cowell encouraged him to shake off those nerves and reassured him that they were rooting for him, Richard started to feel more at ease. Taking a deep breath, he began his performance of his signature song, Don't Stop Believin'. As Richard sang the first lines of the song, any doubts from the judges and audience quickly turned into admiration. Simon Cowell nodded in approval, Heidi Klum clapped enthusiastically, and Howie Mandel smiled, which made Richard feel validated and more confident. The audience showed their support with cheers, applause, and a standing ovation, creating an electrifying atmosphere that made Richard's performance unforgettable. Judges' feedback and Golden Buzzer. After Richard finished singing, the excitement was through the roof. When the judges shared their feedback, Richard was moved to tears of joy. Simon Cowell told him, "You are my hero," because that was special, genuinely special.
My hero.
And I think America is going to love you, which made Richard feel truly appreciated. Judge Howie Mandel added, "You cleaned up the performance."
Just cleaned up. You just...
further boosting Richard's spirits. The biggest surprise was yet to come. As the audience waited in anticipation, Heidi Klum praised Richard's performance, saying, "You knocked me off my feet, and now this is what I'm going to do for you because I love you.
And now, this is what I'm going to do for you because I love you."
With that, she pressed the golden buzzer, showering Richard with golden confetti and sending him straight into the spotlight. Richard was deeply moved by the experience, and tears filled his eyes as he spoke to the cheering crowd. "I've never even been on a plane. It wasn't even on my radar to come to California. It's just a dream come true," he said.
"I've never even been on a plane. This was not on my radar to come to California. It's just a dream come true."
Feeling incredibly grateful, Richard called his fiancée Angie to share the amazing news with her. While she was very proud, it was evident she wasn't surprised by his impressive voice, earning him the golden buzzer. Unfortunately, she couldn't be there in person due to financial constraints, public support, and humility. People were touched by Richard's story, writing things like, "Supporting someone who is going after their dreams, saw him on TV, and it just brought tears to my eyes. I'm not kidding. I thought if he is from here, then I've got to see him. We're rooting for him." Despite his rising fame, Richard remained grounded, reminding everyone of his humble roots. "I'm still at the school. I'm still scraping boogers and painting walls. I'm still there. Y'all, I'm still the same guy," he said, staying true to his down-to-earth personality. The celebration featured kind words from notable figures, such as WTWO anchor Dana Winklepleck, Vigo County School Corporation Superintendent Chris Heimel, and Terre Haute Mayor Braden Sackman. Among the highlights was a special gift from Mullins Dressing, which presented Richard with a lifetime supply of their product. Mullins owner Penny Shaw expressed her personal connection to Richard's story, saying, "We just want to be part of it. We've been kind of in a new phase of Mullins ourselves, renovating, and I'm the new owner, so I kind of understand this whole dreaming it, doing it. It's exciting. We want to be part of it too," Shaw explained. Special surprises and continued support. Country singer Walker Hayes, who recently performed with Richard at the Mill, arrived at the celebration in a brand new car. Hayes surprised Richard with the vehicle, a gesture that left Richard in tears of joy. "I'm out of words. I'm not often speechless," Richard said, overwhelmed by the outpouring of support. As Richard prepared for the live shows on America's Got Talent, he left Terre Haute with the community's best wishes and a heart full of gratitude. His journey is a reminder of the power of dreams and the impact of community support. However, a troubling aspect of his character has remained largely unnoticed. The emotional moment quickly went viral and was shared on YouTube. Many of Richard's students took the chance to express their support. One student wrote, "I can't put into words how lucky I feel to say I'm one of the kids who always told him how amazing his voice is. My favorite part of school was hearing him sing in the hallways. Richard, you are truly a hero." Another comment came from a parent saying, "He's the janitor at my twin school, West Vigo. They were screaming and crying tears of happiness for Mr. Richard with their friends last night. I was right there with them," as was the entire Vigo County community. "We are so excited for it. It couldn't happen to a more humble and kind man. He deserves this so much. I can't wait for America to see what we in Terre Haute have known for 2 decades. Let's go, Mr. Richard." Public reaction and criticism. The general sentiment was clear. Richard not only deserved the golden buzzer but had also touched many lives. His performance showed that extraordinary talent can come from the most unexpected places. His rendition of the song was not just a performance, it was a message of hope and perseverance, reminding everyone to keep believing in their dreams despite the obstacles. After the show, Richard went backstage for a private interview with the producers. He shared, "I couldn't help but cry. I mean, me, I'm just a regular person. I'm the guy who wipes down the tables, takes out the trash, and sweeps the floor." He continued, "I kept singing to the kids. I kept doing what I do. Don't Stop Believin' has kind of been a mantra. And now I got a golden buzzer." He reminisced about his early days, saying, "I was that kid up in my bedroom with the Radio Shack stereo. My favorite thing was just to sit up and listen to my music, and I would belt it out. Keep saying thank you so much for your golden buzzer. Thank you." Mixed feedback. Despite all the positive feedback, not everyone was impressed. One Reddit user commented, "I know a lot of people love Richard on Reddit because his voice is good and he doesn't have a sob story. I don't know, but personally I didn't really like his voice that much. I don't want every sob story to get golden buzzers because it's been getting ridiculous. Richard's voice underwhelmed me a bit, but not as much as you might think. You can say it's impressive for a guy in his mid-50s, which it is, but let's see how he does in the semifinals." But this kind of criticism isn't surprising since fame often comes with a mix of both praise and negative feedback. The unexpected fame had a ripple effect on Richard's music band, Menopause. The band began receiving offers to perform at local bars, an exciting opportunity they had not experienced before. Richard's viral success not only elevated his career but also brought new attention and opportunities to his band, illustrating how dreams and hard work can open doors in unexpected ways. Richard Goodall's rise to fame had a profound impact on his life and career. With the sudden surge in popularity, the band Menopause found themselves fully booked, with fans flocking to their shows to witness Richard's remarkable vocal talent and charismatic stage presence. Richard kept his followers updated on Instagram, sharing his excitement about the new opportunities. The viral success of Richard's performance, initially shared by Mariah Denahi on TikTok, continued to gather attention, surpassing 10 million views. Richard's genuine gratitude was evident when he appeared on news outlets like ABC News, humbly acknowledging his newfound fame while staying true to himself. He described the experience as humbling and fun, but emphasized that he remained the same person he had always been. In interviews, Richard reflected on his journey and the support he received from Steve Perry. He was emotional as he recounted his experiences, saying, "I was nearly in tears because this is the music I grew up with, the artists I listened to. I have no formal training, I just sang along to the radio." Richard also shared his motivation for choosing to perform Don't Stop Believin', emphasizing his desire to inspire his students to believe in themselves and chase their dreams. His story is a testament to his strong willpower and commitment to making a positive impact on those around him. At a heartwarming send-off event hosted by WTWO, Richard Goodall received unexpected and generous surprises as he prepared for the live shows of America's Got Talent in Hollywood. Country music star Walker Hayes made a special appearance at the Vigo County Fairgrounds, presenting Goodall with a brand new Buick, generously provided by Fuson Automotive. Hayes, who had experienced similar kindness early in his own career, wanted to pass it forward. Someone had given Hayes a car when he was starting out, and he wanted to offer the same support to Richard. Hayes shared, "We thought, let's figure out a way to give this guy a car. I saw him on TV, and it brought tears to my eyes. I thought, if he's from here, I have to see him." Richard was visibly moved by the gesture and struggled to find words to express his gratitude. Adding to the celebration, Mullins Dressing, a local favorite, also joined in with a special gift, a lifetime supply of their popular dressings. Penny Shaw, the owner, said, "It's so exciting, and we want to be part of his journey too." The event drew a large crowd of community members, all coming together to support the singing janitor who had captured the nation's heart. The outpouring of support highlighted the deep admiration and respect the community had for Goodall as he prepared to embark on the next chapter of his journey, personal life. Richard Goodall's life has been a remarkable journey of highs and lows. He was previously married to Patricia Sue, who stood by him through thick and thin for 30 years. Patricia was not just a supportive spouse, but also a dedicated fan who shared updates about Richard's concerts on Facebook. Their relationship was filled with love and respect, and they celebrated many special occasions together, including Valentine's Day and Christmas. Patricia's support was crucial in Richard's life, especially given his demanding job as a janitor. Their enduring partnership was a cornerstone of Richard's world. However, in 2021, Richard's life faced a heartbreaking turn. Patricia was diagnosed with cancer, and despite their efforts to fight the disease, it spread quickly. Tragically, Patricia passed away on June 21, 2021, at the age of 74. Richard was devastated by her loss. He expressed his deep sorrow on Instagram, describing the pain of cancer as being like getting punched in the gut and struggling to come to terms with it. Despite this profound grief, Richard found the strength to move forward. By August 2022, he began a new chapter in his life when he met Angie. He shared a joyful photo of them enjoying a night out at Taco Tequila's, hinting at a renewed happiness in his life. Richard's journey from losing Patricia to finding love again and achieving fame is a testament to his resilience and ability to find joy despite life's challenges. Where is America's Got Talent's Richard Goodall now? Richard Goodall, the 55-year-old janitor from Terre Haute, Indiana, still works at West Vigo Middle School and performs with his band, Menopause. Despite his newfound fame from America's Got Talent, Goodall remains humble. In an interview with WTWO WAV on May 31st, he shared, "I'm still me. I'm at West Vigo Middle School right now. How could I possibly become a diva? It's never going to happen." Goodall received a send-off party in Terre Haute on August 11th, where he performed and was gifted a free car. He appeared in the first AGT quarterfinals on August 13th, performing Michael Bolton's How Am I Supposed to Live Without You, and was voted through to the semifinals. Goodall's journey on AGT has captured many hearts, but he remains grounded, continuing his work at the school and staying true to his roots. As Richard prepares for the upcoming season of America's Got Talent, his story continues to inspire. His ability to overcome personal hardships and embrace new beginnings showcases his remarkable strength and resilience. That's all for now, guys. Catch you on the next one.